talking of Virat Kohli, there's some interesting numbers where while he was out there in the middle, he batted, he opened the batting, he was there for the longest time. And have a look at that, the partnerships with all these 5 players, he was the junior player in all of them in terms of the number of balls faced. And that also says a lot, because you want that player to get as much strike as possible.
It's strange, yeah. He kept getting off strike for whatever reason. He wasn't coming on. He wasn't even asking for it. Look, somebody else is coming. I can understand the beginning slowness is there. Somebody else is forcing the pace. Once you have a situation now, you've seen 20-25 balls. You're the guy who should now be seeing the maximum number of balls. It's a strange innings from him. And some of the balls, that exactly what he was saying, that if you're that senior player, you're a fast bowler bowling at you, walk at him, do something, change his length, do something. He's just patting it back for the single. And that's something they were very happy to give him the single and get him off strike. And it was a strange innings, because if a batsman is set, you spend 25 balls establishing yourself, and then you're not going to make it count by facing as many as possible. And
for those numbers, we have to say a big shout out to Deepu, our stat man, who comes out with these. Even though we kind of sort of realize what was happening, you need to put things in perspective. And just to add to those numbers, when he was 28 of 29, that was the exact 100-ball mark of the innings. Talking of 100-ball cricket in England, they had reached the 100-ball mark of the innings. Virat had played 29, himself scored 28. So this would have been, had he not hit those 2 sixes straight after that, would have been his lowest strike rate for around a 30-ball innings.
No, absolutely. And it was a shocking innings. And you're
going to be on the bad books. Shocking, the word shocking in Virat Kohli.
It was a shocking innings. Not because if he had got out early, it was a different matter altogether. For him to play that long and not collar the strike, collar the game, was very strange. He kept having junior partners coming, and he's giving them more of the strike. And that's something that's so uncharacteristic of him. So I'm wondering what he's thinking. That
the problem he has, Joy, is that the way that he played today, it sends a message to me that he doesn't trust that lower order. He doesn't trust that he can take too many risks, and if he gets out, he doesn't really believe there's a 4, 5, 6 or 7 that could regroup and get them to a number. In his own mind, he probably thinks, for us to get a score, I have to be here in the 18th over. I have to bat the majority of the balls. And sometimes when you play in that fashion, this chewing up the balls, you never ever say, that's the first time I think I've ever commented on Virat Kohli saying he chewed up too many balls. He's generally active of every ball. And today I thought he was just a little bit too pedestrian.
Yeah, the body language itself always shows it, because you could see from ball 1, the wrists are going and he's running up and down the pitch, and there was that. But to go to what Michael just said, he's probably not entirely wrong, because on paper, at least, if you have a look at that, we talk about the Russells, the Ben Stokes, so many teams.
He doesn't have a banker to follow. There's nobody there at the bank. He feels if AB and he are gone, there's nobody after that. And that's partially team composition, partially in his head, partially none of the lower order have got any runs. It could be for a variety of reasons.